Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Mythic Legion's Poxxus Wave Kalizirr figure from Four Horsemen Studio. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks incredible, and part of that is definitely that it hits a lot of notes that I personally like in character design. It's got the bracers, got necklace, got a skirt style piece, red and purple being very prominent. The exact shades I love as well. This nice trim of gold, just lots of really nice stuff. And stuff that just speaks to me personally. So I definitely really love the way this looks. I got some really nice details on those bracers. As you can see, they're kind of a brass sort of tone. We got some silver rivets going on. Some really nice clean paint on the straps as well with those buckles. Then for the skin tone, we got this really nice light kind of blue-green, aqua, whatever you want to call it, with some really nice highlights around the muscles just to kind of bring those details out. I think they did a beautiful job there. Metallics for all of the rest of the armor, or just dress pieces here are very nice as well. So we got the kind of like a brushed gold next to the brass here for the belt piece, and then this nice kind of bluish silver center piece, and that kind of translates as we got some darker blues going on up here. So that teal comes back here. Got a nice wash of blue going on with this necklace piece. So very, very, very nice. Face sculpt just looks awesome. Really love the kind of purpled out eyes, no pupils. Really nice brushwork going on for the beard here as well. Unfortunately, mine did have a scuff right out of the package, so it's missing there. I gotta find a purple paint that matches, actually probably what I used for here, to kind of cover that up. It's a little bit of an eyesore once I noticed it, because it's obviously very bright, kind of bluish green under that. But really nice details going on the head here as well, with the kind of, lines, the yellow dots in the middle of it. I got some nice horns back here, really like the kind of semi-gloss tone they have with a nice brush of brown or kind of a copper tone, which we also see carry over here to the holder for his top knot. And yeah, just really nice details all around, because obviously the bracers carry on to the feet, same sort of design. And yeah, it's a really cool looking figure. We get a really nice loadout of accessories, so let's jump right into it. And for hands, right out of the box, we do get a pair of grips, done very nicely. Then we get a pair of just kind of open, semi-posed hands. Again, great paint all around going on there. Then we get a couple, pardon me, of effects pieces. So these really nice kind of smoky purple sort of look to them. Yeah, just really nice looking pieces. They just kind of slip over the arms, and yeah, good stuff going there on there. Then he is a djinn, so we do get the bottle, and really love the way this was sculpted. As you can see, the bottom line's a little warped, which is actually I didn't realize until just now, so I'm gonna have to apply some heat, but it still stands, pardon me. But really nice kind of aged gold with some nice silver details, so really well done. And then finally we get a scimitar, and this is absolutely beautiful. We got this very dark silver blade with some gold detailing on the blade itself. You can see it's kind of a fire design, which comes down into this demon head at the hilt. Just love the sculpt of this. It's gonna be kind of hard to show, but really nice details, like even scales going on down here. We got the horns coming up here, tons of detail in the face. So yeah, just really good coming to the handle, and again, just a really nice bright blue to kind of pop and kind of bring that out. And then we see that kind of brass / copper come back, and then some gold here at the end. So that will do it for accessories. Articulation, balance here are excellent, and as you can see, freestanding kicks, no issues. So that's awesome. So getting into the finer points, we are on a ball joint here for the head. Actually, I guess before we even get to that, the kind of top knot here is a separate piece, comes out, it's separate in the package. So as you can see, just kind of pegs in, and that means we do get some rotation, so you can get some really cool kind of like dynamic poses out of that. And the head is just on a ball joint, and actually I'm gonna get rid of that for a second. So you get some really nice up, some decent down, we get lots of tilt, and of course rotation. Then we come to the arms, and there's one issue with mine, and here's where it is, where the arm is actually, that didn't fully pop out that time, which is nice, but the arm is loose on mine. It tends to pop out when I do this, but maybe I pushed it in enough to where it's not going anywhere. So we are coming up to just about our T. Of course, we get rotation there as well. We are single jointed at the elbows, so we're coming just before 90. We do get rotation there as well. And then we get some rotation here at the bracer. So that's very nice. Then we get hinge and rotation at the wrists, all horizontal. Nothing in the diaphragm, but we do get a ball joint here from the body into the hips. So we can get some actually really, oh, I guess you want to see the ball joint. There it is. This is very common for this, pardon me, kind of scale for Mythic legions. So we do get a decent amount of crunch, get some really nice arch back and some nice side to side as well. And of course that gives us rotation. Then for the clothing itself, it's actually all wired. So we do get these little pieces with some wire in them. So those can go wherever you want. The skirt piece go pretty much anywhere. So you can get some really nice, cool flying poses and just really dynamic stuff all around. Coming to the hips, full splits, absolutely no issue. Beautiful. Front kick, full 90, absolutely beautiful. We do get thigh rotation there. You can see that assembly up in there. Then we come to the knees, single jointed, but we do hit 90. And we do get a little bit of rotation. Then we come to the feet and we actually have rotation at the ankles. Some very nice point, some really nice forward, and then some pretty decent rocker. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other Mythic legions. With some domestics. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally with an articulated icons Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valaverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Mythic Legion's Poxxus Wave Kalizirr figure from Four Horsemen is that this figure is absolutely fantastic. This is one of those figures that totally makes me understand the fervor which the fan base for Mythic Legions has. Totally get it. Again, as I've said in previous reviews, it's just a line where, you know, the high fantasy thing is something that I definitely favor some stuff and not others. I absolutely adore this design. This was completely up my alley, so was Arakagor. So this wave had a lot for me. One of the future waves, one with all the like skeletons and stuff like that, I can't remember what it's called, but that one speaks to me highly, so that I'll probably have definitely get a few from. But it's definitely a fun figure, great accessories. The soft goods are absolutely on point. Colors just pop like mad. My only gripe really is this left arm and the fact that, like, you know, it didn't happen on camera, thankfully, but you know, it definitely pops out very, very easily. But as I've said in other reviews for various lines, I'd rather have parts kind of pop off than break. So there's that. But yeah, absolutely great figure. And if you're collecting Mythic Legions, absolutely do not sleep on this one. It's fantastic. If you like Jin style characters, there's a lot there. And if you just like this color scheme, that is also completely valid. So it's available from a few different online sources, I believe. So I'll have a link or two in the description below. And so you can pick it up if you're interested. That being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. And if you did, hope to see you back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, let's escape the world for a while. Just look at some very nice plastic and yeah, just kind of get into it. So at the end of the day, I just really hope that you are well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.